Join me as I challenge myself to uncover the hidden secrets of America's most mysterious forest worlds. America's secret forest worlds are one of the most fascinating yet understudied aspects of our planet's natural heritage. These hidden gems are home to a vast array of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. They're also crucial for maintaining ecological balance, producing oxygen, and regulating the climate. Yet despite their importance, many of these forests remain shrouded in mystery, unknown to the general public and often overlooked by scientists. These secret forests face numerous challenges that threaten their very existence. One of the most pressing issues is deforestation, which results in the loss of habitat for countless species and contributes to climate change. Many of these forests are being cleared at an alarming rate to make way for agriculture, urbanization, and logging. Climate change is another significant threat, as rising temperatures and altered precipitation patterns disrupt the delicate balance of these ecosystems. Furthermore, the lack of public awareness about these forests means that they often receive inadequate protection and funding. In addition to these threats, many of these forests are also vulnerable to natural disasters like wildfires, landslides, and floods. When these disasters occur, they can have devastating effects on the local ecosystem, leading to the extinction of species and the degradation of the environment. The challenges facing America's secret forest worlds are complex and multifaceted, requiring a comprehensive approach that involves government agencies, conservation organizations, and local communities. Despite these challenges, there are still many reasons to be optimistic about the future of these forests. There are numerous organizations and individuals working tirelessly to protect and preserve these ecosystems. By supporting conservation efforts and raising awareness about the importance of these forests, we can make a real difference in their survival. Deep in the heart of Washington state lies the Quinault Rainforest, a lush and vibrant ecosystem that's home to some of the tallest trees on the planet. The Quinault is also steeped in Native American legend, with stories of mythical creatures like the Thunderbird and the Salmon Sisters. This forest is a true natural wonder, with its towering spruce and fir trees, crystal-clear rivers, and diverse array of wildlife. In North Carolina, the Biltmore Forest is a hidden gem that's been protected and preserved for centuries. This forest is a testament to the power of conservation, with its diverse array of plant and animal species thriving in a protected environment. The Biltmore is also home to the Cradle of Forestry, a historic logging camp that showcases the history of forestry in America. The Congaree National Park in South Carolina is another secret forest world that's teeming with life. This park is home to the largest intact expanse of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest in the United States, with trees that are over 1,000 years old. The Congaree is also a hotspot for biodiversity, with numerous species of birds, mammals, and reptiles calling the park home. In Tennessee, the Cherokee National Forest is a hidden world of magic and mystery. This forest has been home to the Cherokee people for centuries, with numerous ancient ceremonial sites and artifacts scattered throughout the forest. The Cherokee National Forest is also home to the Appalachian Trail, which winds its way through the forest and offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Did you know that the Congaree National Park is home to a species of tree that's been around since the time of the dinosaurs? The park is one of the few places on Earth where you can find the dawn redwood, a species of tree that was thought to be extinct for millions of years. The discovery of this species has significant implications for our understanding of evolution and the natural world. The Congaree National Park is also a testament to the power of preservation, with its old-growth forests providing a glimpse into the past. The park's unique ecosystem is a direct result of centuries of preservation, and it serves as a model for conservation efforts around the world. America's secret forest worlds are truly awe-inspiring, with their unique features, fascinating legends, and incredible biodiversity. These hidden gems are a treasure trove of natural wonders, and it's up to us to protect and preserve them for future generations. By supporting conservation efforts and raising awareness about these forests, we can make a real difference in their survival. Join me as I venture into the Pacific Northwest to uncover some of the most hidden forest fungi treasures. Let's see what I can find. The fascinating world of forest fungi is often overlooked, yet it's a crucial component of the Pacific Northwest's ecosystem. Without fungi, our forests would be vastly different and likely much less resilient. So I'm excited to share with you the wonders I've discovered on this journey, and I hope you'll join me in appreciating these incredible organisms. One of the biggest misconceptions about fungi is that they're all poisonous or that they're just weird alien-like creatures that grow in the dark. But in reality, fungi are so much more than that. They're essential decomposers, breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients back into the soil. Without fungi, our forests would be choked with decaying wood and plant material, and many trees wouldn't be able to grow. Another challenge fungi face is the lack of understanding about their role in the ecosystem. Many people think that fungi are just a novelty, something to be feared or ignored. But in reality, fungi are the unsung heroes of the forest, working behind the scenes to keep the ecosystem balanced and healthy. Because of these misconceptions, many people overlook the incredible diversity of fungi that exist in the Pacific Northwest. From the brightly colored fly agaric to the towering matsutake, there are hundreds of species of fungi that call this region home. And each one plays a unique role in the ecosystem. In the Pacific Northwest, one of the most iconic forest fungi is the chanterelle. These funnel-shaped mushrooms are prized by chefs and foragers alike for their fruity, apricot-like aroma and peach-colored caps. But what makes chanterelles so special is their symbiotic relationship with the trees they grow under. They're able to break down organic matter and recycle nutrients, making them essential for the health of the forest. Another type of fungi that's commonly found in the Pacific Northwest is the oyster mushroom. These delicate fan-shaped mushrooms grow on trees, stumps, and even decaying wood, and are a crucial part of the ecosystem. They're able to break down cellulose and lignin, the tough compounds that make up wood, and recycle the nutrients back into the soil. One of the most fascinating types of fungi I've encountered is the lion's mane. These aptly named mushrooms have a distinctive cascade of long white spines that resemble a lion's mane, and they're found growing on trees throughout the Pacific Northwest. But what makes lion's mane so unique is their ability to stimulate the growth of new nerve cells, making them a promising area of research for neurodegenerative diseases. I have to say, one of the most incredible discoveries I've made on this journey is the rare and elusive king bullet. These massive brown-capped mushrooms can grow up to a foot in diameter and are highly prized by foragers and chefs alike. But what makes king bullet so special is their unique flavor profile, which is often described as earthy, nutty, and slightly sweet. And the best part is, I got to see it in person, growing in the wild surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of the forest. I'm so excited to have shared this journey with you, exploring the hidden treasures of forest fungi in the Pacific Northwest. It's been an incredible adventure, and I hope I've inspired you to take a closer look at these often overlooked organisms. Join me as I dive into the mysterious world of North America's secret forest floor creatures and see if I can find and identify as many hidden critters as possible. Deep in the heart of North America's forests lies a hidden world, teeming with life that's often overlooked. But this world is crucial to the ecosystem, playing a vital role in decomposing organic matter, recycling nutrients, and providing food for other animals. It's a world that's both fascinating and essential, and today we're going to explore it. The creatures that inhabit the forest floor face numerous challenges that threaten their very existence. Habitat loss and fragmentation, mainly due to deforestation and urbanization, have led to the destruction of their homes and the fragmentation of their populations. Climate change has also had a significant impact, altering the delicate balance of the ecosystem and making it harder for these creatures to survive. On top of that, human activity such as pollution and the introduction of invasive species have further exacerbated the problem. The result is a complex web of threats that these creatures must navigate in order to survive. As if these challenges weren't enough, the forest floor is also a highly competitive environment, where creatures must fight for resources and space. It's a world where adaptations are key, and only the strongest and most resilient species can thrive. Despite these challenges, the forest floor is home to a vast array of unique and fascinating creatures, each with their own adaptations and strategies for survival. Some of these creatures are familiar, such as the humble earthworm, which plays a vital role in breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients. Others, like the forest floor-dwelling salamanders, are less well-known but equally fascinating. These creatures are like little ninjas, using their camouflage and stealth to hunt small insects and invertebrates. Then there are the ants, which are incredibly organized and work together to build complex underground colonies. But there's one creature that really embodies the uniqueness of forest floor life, the star-nosed mole. This little guy is like something out of a science fiction movie, with its distinctive star-shaped organ on its snout, made up of 22 fleshy tentacles. These tentacles are extremely sensitive and allow the mole to detect seismic vibrations in the soil, helping it to locate its prey. It's an incredible adaptation that's unparalleled in the animal kingdom. The star-nosed mole is just one example of the incredible diversity of life that exists on the forest floor. These creatures are a testament to the incredible resilience and adaptability of life on Earth and remind us of the importance of preserving and protecting their habitats. So let's recap. The forest floor is a hidden world that's teeming with life, and it's essential that we protect these creatures and their habitats for future generations. We can all play a role in preserving this incredible ecosystem, whether it's by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting conservation efforts, or simply appreciating and respecting the natural world. Join me as I dive deep into the secrets of the Pacific Northwest's largest logging industry and uncover what they're really hiding. The Pacific Northwest region of North America, spanning across British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, has a rich history of logging that dates back to the late 19th century. From ancient forests to modern-day sawmills, the logging industry has played a significant role in shaping the region's economy and culture. One of the most significant challenges facing the logging industry today is environmental concerns. Deforestation and habitat destruction have led to the decline of many species, and the industry's carbon footprint remains a major contributor to climate change. Add to that the stringent regulations and permits required to harvest timber, and it's no wonder that many operators are being forced to rethink their business models. The rise of alternative materials, such as bamboo and recycled plastics, has also thrown a wrench in the works. As consumers become increasingly eco-conscious, the demand for sustainable products is growing, and logging companies are struggling to keep up. Furthermore, the global market is flooded with cheaply produced wood products from countries like China and Brazil, making it difficult for Pacific Northwest operators to compete. Despite these challenges, the logging industry remains a vital part of the regional economy. However, to stay afloat, companies must adapt to changing environmental and market conditions. This has led to the development of innovative practices such as selective logging and reforestation programs aimed at reducing the industry's ecological impact. Behind the scenes of the logging industry lies a complex web of innovative practices, community impacts, and economic balancing acts. Take, for example, the small town of Forks, Washington, where the logging industry has been the lifeblood of the community for generations. The town's sawmills and logging companies have not only provided jobs but also supported local charities and events. But the logging industry's impact goes far beyond the local level. The industry is a significant contributor to the regional economy, generating billions of dollars in revenue each year. However, this comes at a cost, as the industry's environmental footprint continues to grow. The question remains, how can the industry balance its profitability with sustainability? One shocking fact that may change the audience's understanding of the logging industry is the surprising partnership between logging companies and environmental organizations. In recent years, companies like Greenpeace and the Sierra Club have partnered with logging operators to develop sustainable forestry practices. This unlikely alliance has led to the development of more environmentally friendly logging methods, such as single tree selection and variable retention harvesting. This partnership may come as a surprise to many, as environmental organizations have traditionally been at odds with the logging industry. However, as the industry continues to evolve, it's clear that collaboration is key to its survival. By working together, logging companies and environmental organizations can develop practices that not only reduce the industry's ecological impact, but also promote the long-term health of our forests. Another surprising aspect of the logging industry is the cutting-edge technology being used to improve efficiency and sustainability. From drones equipped with LiDAR sensors to track forest growth to AI-powered sawmills that optimize wood production, the industry is embracing innovation like never before. In conclusion, the Pacific Northwest's logging industry is a complex, multifaceted beast facing numerous challenges and opportunities. From environmental concerns to innovative practices, it's clear that the industry is undergoing a significant transformation. Join me as I challenge myself to survive in the wilds of the Pacific Northwest with just my essentials. Let's see if I can make it through an entire weekend. In this video, we'll cover the essential wilderness survival skills and gear you need for adventures in the beautiful but unpredictable Pacific Northwest. Many outdoor enthusiasts underestimate the challenges of the Pacific Northwest's climate and terrain, which can lead to dangerous situations. The Pacific Northwest is known for its rugged mountains, dense forests, and unpredictable weather patterns. It's a recipe for disaster if you're not prepared. Even experienced outdoorsmen can find themselves in trouble if they're not careful. The region's harsh conditions can quickly turn a casual hike into a survival situation. One of the biggest mistakes people make is venturing out into the wilderness without bringing the right gear. You'd be surprised how many people head out on a hike with nothing but a water bottle and a granola bar. Don't get me wrong, it's great to be optimistic about the weather, but you need to be prepared for the worst-case scenario. Knowing how to build a waterproof shelter can keep you dry and warm in the midst of a torrential downpour. We'll show you how to build a lean-to shelter using nothing but a tarp and some rope. Firemaking is another essential survival skill. Knowing how to start a fire in the wet and windy conditions of the Pacific Northwest can be a lifesaver. We'll cover some fire-making techniques, such as using flint and steel, as well as some tips for keeping your fire going in the rain. In addition to these skills, you'll need some essential gear to bring with you on your adventures. We'll cover some must-have items, such as a water filter, a first aid kit, and a reliable means of starting a fire. The key to surviving in the wild is not just the gear you have, but knowing how to use it effectively in high-stress situations. We'll share a real-life story that exemplifies this. I'll tell you about a friend of mine who found himself stranded in the wilderness with nothing but a lighter and a space blanket. He was able to start a fire and stay warm until help arrived the next day. This story illustrates the importance of knowing how to use your gear in a survival situation. My friend's knowledge of wilderness survival skills saved his life that day. We'll cover more stories like this and provide some valuable insights into the importance of being prepared. In another story, a group of friends went on a hike in the Pacific Northwest and got caught in a sudden snowstorm. They were able to start a fire and stay warm, but they didn't have any means of communication. They had to wait until the storm passed before they could find their way back to civilization. This story highlights the importance of being prepared for the unexpected. You never know when the weather will turn or when you'll get lost in the wilderness. That's why it's so important to bring the right gear and know how to use it. To sum up, preparation is key to enjoying safe wilderness adventures in the Pacific Northwest. Remember the essential skills and gear we discussed. If you found this video helpful, please check out my other videos on outdoor skills and gear reviews and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.